Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Last run, pretty easy, just mom's knife, all good. Start this one out, Lil Steven and Isaac's Jar of Tears. 33S0, D32C, and the Tower card. Just, I would say like A pluses all around. If I'm being serious though, like Lil Steven is like having like 1 tier and 1 damage upgrade. But in many ways, that makes no sense, because would you rather have Little Steven, or would you rather have, like, Torn Photo? You would take Little Steven. I'm gonna give you Little Steven, I'll take Torn Photo, because I'm a nice guy. However, everything else about this is pretty trash right now. Shot speed's good. Shot speed is just absolutely letting it all hang out right now. I have faith, though. This item room's going to pull it all together. And there you go. Magic fingers. Just when I thought I was out, you pulled me back in again. We go from a 1 out of 10 item to an item that can situationally range from literally 0, which is where it is right now. In fact, worse than 0 because it's taking up space. But from a literal 0 to like an 11, basically, if we're going to completely negate the rules of the 0 to 10 scale and thereby make all of our earlier item assessments completely suspect, and, you know, have to go back and re-rate them with this newfound inflation in question. But I have faith that we'll get a bomb, and then that bomb will allow us to access that Tinted Rock. The Tinted Rock will pay out with something that is not a golden chest. If it pays out with a golden chest, it will pay out with a golden chest that has the contents of 1 excellent Tinted Rock, I believe. Nothing there, though. I'm guessing... Can't say this with definitive, you know, confidence yet, but I'm guessing our luck stat, probably not killing it right now. Tell you what, I believe that if we do not get a bomb, we will go back to the room with the Tinted Rock, we will use the Tower card, and the Tower card will provide us with the most exceptional pattern of bombs that simultaneously destroys all the Tinted Rocks, all the pots, and yet leaves us completely unscathed, and honestly, without even having experienced the specter of true danger. Hopefully we can get to that point, but I gotta admit that at the present moment I'm slightly skeptical, but I have 100% faith. So, what am I looking for here? I don't even want bombs from this guy. I'm not even putting on the, you know, character right now. I want 1 HP upgrade. 1, open parentheses, Arabic numeral, the first number that comes after 0. I mean, I'd try to live in a 0 indexed universe here. It just makes things easier for me. Hey, honey, could you pass me 0 screwdrivers? Works every time. We get the pentagram. It's a lovely item. It's extremely valuable. It takes our next floor, and instead of having a guaranteed deal with the devil, we have even more than 1 guaranteed deal with the devil. The EV is out of control, by the way. Okay, fantastic. All right. Now, this is a big one. Do you blow up the Tower card and possibly yourself to access a Tinted Rock? Worst case scenario, hit ourselves, don't get anything good out of this. Best case scenario, do not hit ourselves, gets, oh my god, a bomb and a key. Gonna be one of those. Gonna be one of those runs, huh? Gonna be one of those. One of those! Okay, I can stop repeating that in an increasingly indignant voice. You know what? I don't even need Tinted Rocks, because we got a black heart right there. I started a joke. It started the whole world laughing. Well, you know, I asked a few runs ago, 5 or 6 runs ago maybe, hey game, give us some harder tests. I guess it put it in the queue, and it took a while to percolate down to me, and here we are, and you know what? Thank you, sir. May I have another? You do not scare me, game. The worst stuff you can throw at me, I've already seen. I've already folded. I've already capitulated. I'm not about to do it again. Curse of the Tower. I bet you thought that would get you some sweet commentary. I bet you thought I'd go, oh, Curse of the Tower, we don't live in a just universe. How can we roll straight ones so much? I'm not gonna give you the fucking satisfaction. Curse of the Tower? Hook it up, dog. Maybe give me Curse of the Tower and Bomber Boy. How about you give me Curse of the Tower, Bomber Boy, Scatter Bombs? We'll call it some kind of Curse of the Tower, Scatter Bomber Boy stuff, okay? Why not? I welcome it. Bring it on, motherfucker. These kind of runs are the only way I can get a hard playing The Binding of Isaac anymore. This stupid shitty game never fucking ends. All I ask for is a challenge. Most of the time it just waste my time. Oh, mom's knife. There's another mom's knife from. Beautiful. You know what? I'm thankful there's a word. Okay, this is going to be a hard attitude to keep up. I didn't mean what I said about not liking the Binding of Isaac. I enjoy this game a great deal. It's my go-to game whenever I don't have a backlog for it. That doesn't last very long because I'm always making a new backlog for it. But I welcome the test. Hopefully, this is the end of the test. Hopefully, we shit on Monstro. We get an HP upgrade. We go to our deal with the devil, and it's like 9 lives Abaddon. Halo's a good start. Not 9 lives Abaddon. Instead, it's Krampus in here. We'll take whatever they give us. Now, I will recognize I probably underrate Box of Spiders. It's like half as good, slightly better than half as good as Guppy's paw. Guppy's head, I mean to say. But I'm gonna take Krampus' head. I think it gives us a little bit more, you know, of a little bit more chutzpah on these big rooms here. And you know what? I'm not going to a cursed room. I'm definitely going to the cursed room. I don't want to go out like a little baby here. We're gonna check this out. We're gonna get some spirit arts. We're gonna get some Guppy items. Worth it. Well worth it. Not really worth it at all, actually. But still, well, we traded half of a spirit art for half a black card. So I guess it is actually good. Come on. You know I was believing there for a temporary moment. Alright, down to the next floor. Feeling good. No deal with the devil precedent. You know what? We got the exact amount of HP to make me feel just fine about going for deals with the angel right now. Bothers me very little. Any one of these waves could have gotten the Krampus attack as far as I'm concerned, but use it for that one. I thought maybe we might have 48-hour energy, and that would be a adequate use of it right there. Oh, come on. Little Steven, you're not going to finish the job there? I found pills. Irrelevant. Infested. Pretty good, actually. Makes me feel like we never left behind Box of Spiders. Now, I'm not worried about boss rush right now. I know that you're thinking, man, this commentary is atypical right now. It's not normal. Normally he's talking about, oh, how does the run look? Are we on schedule for boss rush? This isn't a normal run. The game started by trying to fuck us. And, you know, I accept that. That's its job as the game, is to try to inflict on me some kind of, you know, torture that I enjoy. And that's okay. It's a contentious relationship the game and I have to have. Neither one getting too far ahead in our equilibrium with the other. However, the game is, as if it's personifiable, it has come at me with aggression to open this. This was not a delicate fencing match, this was a UFC fight. Dude came with his, you know, kick a-blazing. I guess we will take second hand here. And all I can do is try to fight back with an equal amount... Equal? Steve Equal? You know, from the television show Family Batters. It's about a fish and chip shop. Steve Urkel is on that. He plays Stefan Enkel. It's a Dutch smelt farmer from Arnprior. Yeah, I mean, he's Dutch, but he was born in Canada. His parents are Dutch. Okay, one makes you small. Health upgrade? Great. Obviously, nothing negative to say about that. One makes you small? Also not a problem. Stoked. Also, little brim in our item room. Hugely valuable. Was useful for us on the last run until we re-rolled it into a specter of a run that I'd prefer to just forget even existed. Try to play a little safer this time, but you know what? There's a certain thrill from getting that close to the edge and living to tell about it, and our streak is going for 30, there but for the grace of the Edmund God, who saved us from ourselves on that last run, even while Blue Baby held up against preternatural offense. Now, well, we're done with this floor, aren't we? And we're done way ahead of schedule. And we're not worried about the other trappings of an Isaac run. We're not... Ooh, Joker? With spades. Also still good. We're not worried about... You know what? I would not recommend that. I was going to say I'm not worried about an arcade. We traded a Spirit Heart for a decent amount of consumables and a possibility of an arcade on the next floor. I felt Goathead there, and I was incorrect. But this might still have been valuable for us. You know what? Hell yeah. Double key room all day. As I've explained on numerous occasions here, it doesn't bother me if you want to give me a double key room that has jack shit inside of it. That's what I live for in Isaac right now. Look at that. Golden keys. Now the game is trying to make me... It's trying to undermine my confidence in a just universe. By giving me a double key room when I had 2 keys, incentivizing me to go in there, and then giving me a golden key, thereby making it so we didn't have to spend any keys at all to get in there. That's just the game playing a, you know, nice little inside joke. Like, hey, this'll just get to him just a little bit. Then we'll hit him with the champion on this room that's, you know, tough to kill in one phase. It'll throw him off his game. It'll put him on the back foot. I gotta be honest with you, I don't have a back foot. I've got 2 4 feet. I know that makes no sense. I do not have 24 feet. Like some kind of dodeca quadrupod. That was flustered damage, though. Although, I will say, you know, I took tennis lessons when I was younger. Which is a little out of character, I'll admit, but I enjoyed them. Until my coach, I was like 12, 13. I never used a backhand. Anytime I had to, you know, return from my other side, I would always just put the racket in my other hand and hit it as a forehand. And the coach was like, yo, like, he went to the point of talking to my parents and being like, you gotta seriously, like, tell your kid not to do this. Like, they're never gonna get better at tennis. I was like, I was doing pretty well at tennis. I'm just throwing that out there. And, so I switched it up, and you know what? It never felt the same. Now I'm thinking, I could have been on Wimbledon with the greatest gimmick for sponsors of all time. This guy has no backhand. Think of the t-shirts and the posters and the slogans. Show life you've got no backhand. Could have been different. Could have been playing a different game for the rest of my life. Instead of Isaac, I'd be playing tennis. You know, to be fair, the average tennis match is a lot longer than the average Isaac game. So maybe I got the better end of it here. Plus, we've already got our Canadian tennis pros. You know, we've got Eugenie Bouchard and Milos Raonic, whose name I always pronounce terribly, and then people laugh at me, but I don't follow the Pro Tour, unless we're talking about the Magic the Gathering Pro Tour, in which case I'll talk your ear off about Owen Turtlewall any day of the week, but Ankh. That's safety, but that's about it. Not particularly exciting. No reason to use 2 of spades, by the way, because we have a golden key right now. Small rock, small rock. Ooh, golden chest. Golden chest, golden key. Guppy's head. Better than Krampus's head. And now, 100%, we would never have kept Box of Spiders up to this point. So, the stories converge here in true Telltale fashion. We're on 1140. Heading down to the depths 1. 2 minutes and a little bit ahead of schedule. And if we get some damage upgrades, honestly, Guppy's head can finance a boss rush victory. Not even a teleport. The speed upgrade, shot speed upgrade, I'll take it. We don't want anything there. The nail is justifiable, but I don't want it regardless. Curse of the Blind has been an ever-present blister on my big toe these past few runs. We've come out of it okay in some situations. We got Dark Matter once. I think it was the very last run. We got Succubus once. But was it worth it? I don't know. Maybe... No, we probably will have a deal with the devil here. Well worth it at least to get the Spirit Heart and some peace of mind, but we probably will have a deal with the devil here. Not guaranteed, but plausible. Man, I got stuck in the corner there. And out of respect for that corner, I'm not gonna turn it into a parody of a Creedence Clearwater Revival song called Stuck on the Corner. The Binding of I Seek doesn't really work. The Binding of I Seek. Safety I Seek, something like that. We could try to swing it, but you know, it's lost in the moment now. That's okay. Battery charges help us get a little bit ahead of the equilibrium here, and I appreciate the Spirit Hearts more than the game can ever know. The fact that we're not on 1 HP, at least for now, is good. But as we learned on the last run, you know, everything is transient in Isaac. You could always just come across something that rerolls your whole run. And in that situation, what do we say to death? Not today. What do we say to Tyrone? Not today. Looking for, I mean, I'm looking for any room that doesn't look on the map the same way all these other rooms look, where they're surrounded by 3 or 4 rooms that are not special. Give me something here. Even a mob trap room is like, you know, a little bit novel. So we'll pop this. Let's go for it. Keep cracking into these. That, I guess I'd be hoping for like infamy or something out of that one. Tammy's head. Oh, geez, they're giving me all sorts of choices here, aren't they? Ooh, what the? Fate. Okay, Fate is huge. That was probably what we were actually looking for. I think I'll take Tammy's head over Guppy's head. We've had Guppy's head fairly recently. I think Tammy's head is a little bit more explosive, a little bit more interesting. And could be a little bit more valuable for us as well. Though, you know, they both scale with damage pretty well, so you're not really losing out on either of them. By the way, I just realized again, I have Tammy's head, not Guppy's head, so let's not just use it at the end of a room like our muscle memory is training us. Cricket's head is another big one. This whole run is, you know, quite heady right now. It's a heady high, as bro would say. I'm thinking this floor is going to slow us down a bit. I don't even know where we got the Eternal Heart from. It must have been in one of those golden chests. We're looking for a deal with the devil now, and any 2-heart deal with the devil is going to be very exciting. We already have 1 2-heart... Ooh, Champion Belt's pretty solid, too. We already have 1 2-heart deal with the devil item on us in the form of Little Brim. So we know we're not going to get Little Brim. What's the worst case scenario double heart item? I don't know. They're all good enough to be excited about taking, I think. So no matter what we get there, if we get a 2-heart item, we're gonna be stoked. Death's Touch would be the big one. Brimstone would make the rest of the run like 2.5 minutes long. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. It could be a deal with the Angel for that matter. In which case, Godhead, please. No deal with the Angel. We get Caffeine Pill. I guess we have a better chance of getting a deal with the devil because we have the Pentagram. This is ideal. Multi-dimensional baby, no problem. Spirit of the Night, okay, that's probably the worst we could have gotten there. And it's still pretty good. Little bit ahead of schedule, but not much. And now we've got to really consider if we want to do boss rush. Ooh, I got hit by the fire there, I think. Previously, it felt like kind of a lock. Now I don't feel the same way. I'm going to take the left hand. I think it's the best trinket available for us right now. Let's try to get some teleport cards. Get out of jail free. That must work. I'm over my head when it comes to figuring out, you know, why it must work and articulating the reasoning behind it, but it basically boils down to it opens all doors, and as a result, it should open the boss rush door and let us out. I hope. If it doesn't let us out, well, I guess we just, you know, either survive or we die and come back with the Ankh. Either one is, you know, palatable if it works. Although I prefer to keep that life around in case we need it. And it's looking like it's going to be yet another low HP finish here, but it's a little too early to say that for certain. Dope. Okay. Bloody Lust is an amazing item. The more HP you have, the better it gets. And we're not in that situation where we have that luxury right now. Oh, you gotta check them. You gotta check them. Even a Spirit Heart is worth it here. And even if it's not worth it, we still would have checked. If you told me there were no Spirit Hearts, I would have been like, come on, there's probably a Guppy item in there, you liar. Why are you hiding the Guppy items from me? Stop bogarting the Guppy items. Shop's a big deal here. If we fight greed, we fight greed. Maybe it opens up, you know, Steam sale for the Hush for us later or something like that. But, you know, a single Spirit Heart wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either, to be honest with you. Left behind a penny and a red heart in that room. I.e., just about the least important consumables I could possibly imagine right now. We'll keep them there for a rainy day. As long as we're hitting with Tammy's head, I'm pro this run right now. I'm telling you, piercing shots are big. That's why I'm still romanticizing this boss rush. You never know if a Cupid's arrow or a Sagittarius, or God forbid even both, exist in there. That's a big moment. Hopefully, we have the ability to get a single Spirit Heart. And then an item along with it. Ooh, Converter. Yeah, let's try. Buy Converter, pop it. buy a key, get the heck out of here. We may regret this as immediately as, you know, post-Mom, my favorite genre of music, invented by Pitchfork Media. I hope we don't take damage on the Mom fight. Even if we do, we could get... No, we're not going to... Well, we could get a deal with the devil because of the pentagram, I guess, but it's not likely. But if we have like a 1-heart and a 2-heart... Oh, no, if we have a 1-heart and a 2-heart deal, we'll be stoked. If we only have a 2-heart deal, we basically wasted, you know, a spirit heart and a demon heart to make this happen. But there's no deal with the devil anyway, so we don't have to worry about it. And we get an attack fly. What better way to test our theory that get out of jail works here? And here we are again. Same old story. We're going down to the womb 1 with 2 HP. But pretty good damage. And we've already had a Guppy item. It just wouldn't be right to not open every single red chest we come across. I really have not been able to take the pedal off the gas these past few runs, but I gotta be honest with you, I think it's made the commentary a lot better. Like, when you're just kind of like, ho-hum, we're gonna win, it's nice to get into these, you know, Sunday evening dithers, you know? Oh, my strategy for taking the garbage out is you gotta take it all out at once. Why make multiple trips, you know? The elevator is where you spend most of your time if you're taking the garbage down to a tree. You know, I can talk about that shit all day, and I do talk about that shit all day. Getting down to brass tacks, having an opportunity to show off a little bit of actual tactics and skill. Once every 100 episodes ago. Or so, I should say. I like it. It's a rare opportunity. To have it multiple times in a row, even better. I'm dialed in. I'm in the mood tonight. That was terrible damage. That one was just not acceptable. Damage is getting real, though. I guess, you know, we got hit, so Bloody Lust is starting to take off ever so slightly. Like, one Tammy's head hit, plus a little brimstone action, seems to mostly come close to finishing the job. These champions are, you know, slightly accepted. The stars. What do you use the stars card for? I guess probably getting out of a boss trap room. Or a mob trap room. Well, I hate this. Double key room. How many runs in a row? A double key room being a 1 or a 6 on the womb. I'm ready, though. We don't have PhD, so these pills are real dicey. Oh, unless they're a health upgrade, in which case they're not. It's a 3 room, so this rerolls all consumables on the ground. I'm not touching Cursed Eye. You know, as zany as I like to be, Cursed Eye is not worth touching. So we're not going to touch it. We still have a Judgment card now. Okay. We didn't have a deal with the devil last floor, so I think if we're playing Biznap min-max, not to be such of a Biznap min-max. Isn't that like a Billy Joel song or something? Didn't mean to use the Lord's name in vain there. Either Billy Joel or Biznap, depending on which church you choose to engage in pontificating in. However, my Lord and Savior health upgrade pill is in session right now and teaching me a lot about the way this run is going to go in the future. But what I was going to say is our Judgment card is better used next floor, I think. We don't really have much of a reason to use it right now. Because we've got a great chance at a deal with the devil as is. Instead, you know, burn off the deal with the devil penalty on this floor, and then probably just get a deal with the devil on the next floor by using the Judgment card, or at least giving ourselves the best chance possible. That was really bad damage. Now we don't have a great deal with the devil chance, actually. I totally forgot that it is plausible to take red heart damage. It's a thing that happens. We get another health upgrade, though. That softens the blow. Beautiful. I think you still wait. We could get a... Okay, don't fuck this up. This is actually ridiculous, by the way. There we go. We could get a deal with the devil without getting hit on... Or by not getting hit on the boss fight, I should say. But We'd rather get the deal with the devil this floor, if possible. Burn off the penalty for the next floor. Yeah, that one teleporting enemy almost sent us straight through to oblivion here. And I'm not talking about the 2013 film starring Tom Cruise. I know you might be saying that's not Tom Cruise, that's Matt Damon, that's Elysium. The movies have similar aesthetics and came out very near to one another in terms of, you know, their timing of release. So it's common to get them confused. In fact, you know, I haven't even seen Elysium. Or sorry, I even got them confused right now. I haven't even seen Oblivion. I heard it was, you know, just okay. I have seen a little bit of Elysium. I love District 9, but I thought it was kind of a disappointing follow-up from Charlton Copley. But either way, you know, a lot of people disagree with me. I have seen people stand by that movie, and I think visually it does a lot of very interesting things in a Prometheus-esque way. All right, Judgment. Pop this open. We have no interest in that. We do have interest in a double key room. Just a dime. It's teasing me, man. It knows I crave the reroll. Without the reroll, the run doesn't feel right. What is this? Just one immutable combination of items? Whose game is this? You don't want to throw in a D4 or a D100 just to keep things interesting? I mean, at this point, we got 5 HP. Thanks to the greatest pills we've ever had. So I really have to say thank you to the god of pills for hooking us up here. This could have been a much different story. You know, we don't get those 2 HP upgrades. For the record, if we don't have Little Chad, this run looks a lot different. You never know which one of these... Oh my god. You never know which one of these items is going to be the unsung hero that has a chance to come through in the clutch and, you know, really make a name for itself. I mean, I've been singing the praises of Little Chad situationally for a while here, but I didn't think this was one such situation. Thank God for our speed as well. Now, we probably earned a deal with the devil here. This is a big moment, a pivotal moment. Guppy's paw. Big. Big. Brother Bobby, not good. Contract from below. Also sort of not good. But Guppy's paw nonetheless. I was really thinking the Guppy dream was coming to fruition there. Guppy's paw. Check it out. Permanent Polaroid invincibility takes us to 9 Spirit Hearts. And we get Brother Bobby and Contract from below. Contract from below. Double chests. If/when we get to the chest. Brother Bobby shoots at enemies and does its best. That's about all I can say about that, but, you know, he's got a good heart. He tries. Okay, I don't really care about your battery charges or your nonsense consumables at this point. Yeah, as expected. What am I looking for on the chest? The soul, you know, squeezy. Give us some bonuses and some HP without compromising permanent Polaroid invincibility. Something like Sack Dagger would be dynamite. Sad Bombs, of course. One of the best items in the game, I think. The virus. I mean, I'm being reminded by taking damage, but still, the virus. We'll think about it. I mean, it is like 1 HP straight up. But is 1 HP as valuable as permanent Polaroid invincibility? Maybe not. Is 2 HP as valuable as permanent Polaroid invincibility? Because if we don't take this 1 HP, and 1 HP shows up on the chest, we're not going to take that either, probably. Is 2 HP as valuable as permanent Polaroid invincibility? Especially considering that HP can actually be used and then replenished if necessary. One of the many, you know, myriad decisions you make as an Isaac player in this game that, you know, define your run. And there's usually a right decision from an arithmetic standpoint, from a probability standpoint, but sometimes probability don't mean squat if your special item ends up being soy milk. 2 Empress cards. Not bad. Wheel of Fortune is what we're going to use long term, though. Oh, come on. Just want to create a little divot that I think makes us a little safer. Why does it make us safer? I don't know. That's a great question. Just felt right in the moment. 2 more bombs. Well, you gotta go through the big room eventually. I think I'm gonna not take the HP. I'm gonna say that we're gonna go full-on permanent Polaroid invincibility. We're gonna be looking for Midas Touch. We're gonna be looking for Virus. We're gonna be looking for... Oh, that was real bad. We're gonna be looking for HP, maybe, actually, depending on how things go after this Isaac fight. We'll see. Come on, though. Ooh, 2 red chests. You gotta take Death's Touch. There's no way around it. We could have gotten the HP and then taken it for 1 red heart instead of 2 spirit hearts. That we made our bet on that one, so we're gonna lie in it. You know what? Death's Touch is huge. Really, really good with Guppy's Paw. And by Guppy's Paw, of course I mean Tammy's head. How did you not realize that? And we're gonna come up here and just run down the clock on Isaac, hopefully. Decent. Decent start. Get us a little bit through the second phase. That is nasty damage. Okay, stay good. Stay strong. Wheel of Fortune is huge. 1 extra chest on the next floor. And remember, if our luck stat holds out, every time we would get 1 chest, we're going to get 2 instead. And we have 1 life left. If we need it, we've needed them recently. This one would give us the Ankh. Respawn with 3 spirit hearts. 3, right? Not 4? You respawn as Blue Baby, or do you respawn with 4 hearts to make it true to the Spelunky flavor? Of course, I can't remember how much HP you respawn with the Ankh in this game that I play every day, but I remember how much HP you start with in Spelunky that I haven't played in a year and a half. Anyway, didn't even drop the left hand. That was a mistake. Lifesteal, not useful right now. Come on, let's Guppy it. Let's Guppy it. All right, we didn't Guppy it. I didn't deserve to Guppy it. I made a pretty colossal mistake there, but health up, tears up. You know what? We're gonna drop the left hand now. As much as my first instinct was be stubborn and get Guppy anyway, and then act like you planned it, we're not gonna do that. I don't want to double down on a mistake and let that mistake become a much larger mistake. 2 of clubs. That's good stuff. We're up to 40 bombs now. Our bombs kind of suck, but there's 40 of them. That makes them better. Okay, we're doing a lot of damage. Starting to feel pretty solid about this. That Eternal Heart is 1 extra hit regardless. One of these guys has got to go now. Yeah, there we go. And I gotta say, multi-dimensional baby, now that we're actually trucking along with some decent damage, I'm a fan. Broken Ankh. I mean, we don't have a we don't have a trinket at the present moment. We might as well. And every room, we get a little closer to safety. We get a little closer to having skirted our way out of this one, and out of the last one, and out of the run 2 runs ago, which have all been tricky in their own way. And their own ways have been delightfully unique while also having variations on the same theme of, you know, high damage, many lives, but not a whole lot of HP for each one of them. I got very confused about the way that damage was going to shake out. I think we make a 1-room detour in the hopes of picking up something useful from the secret room. I mean, who wants to leave with 40 bombs, right? 39 is a much more interesting number. 3 times 13. Way better than 8 times 5. Alright, this was a terrible decision that we were not penalized for. We might as well get all the pennies. We could get a luck upgrade that would benefit us. We didn't. If we can make it, though, to the boss fight without being on the Ankh, I think math works out in our favor. And we're lucky, you know, most of these rooms have been pretty easy so far. I can't remember if we've seen double adversary room. We did just lose our Eternal Heart, but I think if we go into that Blue Baby fight with the Ankh still active, it's tough for us to lose. Not impossible, but tough. This is hell, though. This room sucks. Yep. Thank God for that invincibility, because I was fucking trapped. I was trapped like hell. Okay, keep this life alive, because we could beat Blue Baby on 1.5 HP. And I would very much enjoy doing that, rather than having to rely on the Ankh. Do you look for your second secret room? I say, why not, right? Why not? 35 bombs. I'd rather be on 34. 2 times 17, of course. Let's give it a shot. Now, the way the story's supposed to be written... Ooh, that was bad. Is that, the blue baby fight's the easy part. Thank you, Lifesteal. Look at these unsung heroes, man. Charm of the fucking Vampire giving us just a little bit of breathing room on this blue baby fight. That dodge was not necessary. Didn't have to be that close to the homing shot, but it was. There you go. We got through it. Okay, another little bit of a nail biter there. Thanks for watching. That's a milestone, baby. That's 1 month of wins. 30 days has September, April, June, and November. All the rest. God damn it, it's still August when I'm recording this. Gotta get one more. That's okay. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.